The biggest scandal in modern MMA history. It happened in Germany, how two brothers played the system and how no one realized it in this video. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA. Guys, this is just too crazy to believe. I mean, it's somehow genius, somehow completely stupid and just insane and crazy how this happened and that it happened, right? So let me unpack this for you and I'll try to keep it short. So in Germany, there is an organization, an MMA organization that is called GMC, which stands for German MMA Championship. And they are pretty known in the German MMA environment in Austria, Switzerland, and Germany. It's not like it's an unknown small organization. It's one of the big ones in that whole area, right? And they have amateur fights and pro fights. And they had an event on the 1st of March. GMC 41 was the event. And they had an amateur tournament, which was for the GMC Olympics Gold Heavyweight Tournament, right? That was the name of the tournament. So in the tournament, you had two fights in one night. One fight to qualify for the finals, and then you fought in the finals, right? And there was a guy that goes by the name of Joshua Homberg, or Joshua Homberg, if you say it in German. And he is a wrestler. He's a big boy. He weighed in, made the weight, right, which is important for heavyweights, made the weight and won his first fight by points. He fought a striker, he himself is a wrestler, so he used a lot of energy in a grueling 3-round fight and won the fight by points eventually, but was pretty exhausted after the fight, obviously. I mean, it's crazy to have two fights in one night, right? I mean, after one fight of 3 rounds that you go all in, you are tired. It's completely normal, right?
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
Now the thing is that when he fought in the final, quick spoiler, he won the final, something was a little bit off. Somehow, out of nowhere, he came out with tattoos. Somehow, out of nowhere, he had a tattoo on his chest and on his, I think, on his left arm, which were two tattoos that are pretty obvious to see. And he himself, in the fight before, had no tattoos, and the weigh-ins had no tattoos. His face still looked kind of the same, but funnily enough, he has a brother who's called Jeremias Homberg. He's Joshua Homberg, his brother is Jeremias Homberg, who is a striker. So he has a brother that also fights MMA, that also, like, he has the same body type, to be honest. They look the same. They're identical twins as far as I know. They're for sure twins, but I think there's different types of twins, right? And they look the same, but one guy has tattoos and is a striker. One guy has no tattoos and is a wrestler. And somehow the commission, whoever, like, maybe they were just not thinking that far, but I mean, his brother was in his corner on the first fight. And somehow in the second fight, no one realized that the guy walked out with tattoos that was not Joshua, that was Jeremias. And he obviously was fresh. He obviously did not fight yet. He was fresh, he was ready to go. Whilst his opponent obviously fought before in the fight before and was tired from that.
Now I'm bleeding. I'm tired. I feel a little pain.
And he expected to fight a wrestler, right? That will just shoot for the legs for dear life. What happened was Jeremias came out as a striker, obviously, and head kicked the guy into oblivion, knocked him out in the first round via head kick, and won the belt for that tournament. And the funny thing was, immediately when the knockout happened, the coaches from the UFD gym, we have to call this gym out, it's a very famous gym, but hey, honestly guys, I think your gym is awesome, but that's a scumbag move from your gym. UFD gym, very famous gym in Düsseldorf, I believe, in Germany. The coaches immediately came in and, like, you saw something was off because they immediately came to him and, like, hey, they were not like, hey bro, what's up? They were like, hey, like grabbing him and, like, talking into his ear and, like, putting a towel over his chest. And they probably told him, hey, you have to cover your tattoos, you have to cover your tattoos. Because obviously he had the tattoos here. So they put a towel over his chest tattoo that he then held like it was a belt. So the tattoo inside his arm and the chest tattoo were both kind of covered in the winner's announcement, right? Where the referee, the announcer says who won the fight, blah, 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 you get the belt. In the interview, he was holding the towel the whole time to cover it. So yeah, it was, as I said, somehow genius, but also completely stupid, because how do you think there's cameras everywhere? How do you think no one will ever notice? It only takes one person to write that in a chat or in a comment, and then people will get onto that train and it will come out. And that's exactly what happened. It came out, and obviously they got banned for life by GMC, but the problem is they got banned for life by GMC. In my humble opinion, they should be banned for life for all competitions MMA. The German MMA Federation should ban them forever, because at the end of the day, you knocked a guy out that you were not supposed to knock out. A guy lost his consciousness that night and lost the fight against a guy that he wasn't even scheduled to fight, and that didn't make weight, that did no weight cut. And I don't know if he maybe as a heavyweight would have been on weight, but it's about the principles. He did not make weight and he was fresh. He was not the guy you were scheduled to fight. So they should be banned for life, in my opinion. I thought, as I said, in one way it was hilarious, in one way it was also just disgusting. Of course, the hilarious thing is just, it's more, I have to laugh because of the stupidity of the GMC and of the whole commission and stuff. Like, how can you not realize that? It's a different person. I know they're twins, but it's a different person. Like, it's not like the tattoos were that small, like it's obvious. But yeah, it is what it is, a scumbag move. It's horrible that this happened, but it's also, as I said, kind of entertaining. This happened in German MMA. What is the craziest story you ever heard of, or what is your opinion on this story? Write in the comments, you guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, I would appreciate that a lot. If you want to wear the freshest MMA merch, check out the first link in the bio, bloodshop.net, my own merch, worldwide free shipping with the code FREE, the freshest merch, check it out. Stay bloody, and until the next one, bye bye. Bloodsport out.